Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Jodi here.
Nick here.
Thank you, Nick. Today we're going to have to...
My apologies.
You are forgiven.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So stupid.
You caught me up. Now I'm just saying welcome.
You started off. Hello, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Welcome to my corner of the world.
Just being awfully nice. Okay?
It's very disturbing for me.
Awfully nice is an oxymoron.
Oh, how about only nice? He said awfully, only?
Okay. We are reacting to another Would I Lie to You or...
The story of my life. Of course she lied to me. WILTY! Won't
And we are reacting to This Is Mine. Oh, I love that This Is Mine.
We haven't done one of
This
these
Is Mine.
forever. Now, I had to watch like a few seconds of it just to make
Nikolai.
sure we had it. There was one before this that I'm like, oh, we haven't done this. Yeah, we have. This one we haven't. It features Georgia. Is that the state? The country? The person? Lee Mack, Gabby, Romesh, and many others.
That's all it's on the name, the title.
That's all we got. If you like our reaction to this anyway, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next upload of videos.
And as always, we play along, so play along as well. Let's see who is the master of the universe. Here we go.
Please welcome this week's special guest, Georgia. So let's start with Gabby. What is Georgia to you?
This is Georgia, and when she fell down a manhole, I was unable to help her because I couldn't stop laughing.
I can see this
Right, so, Romesh, how do you know Georgia?
This is Georgia. I have an irrational fear of sock puppets, and last year I had to leave a children's party when she put one on.
Right. And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Georgia?
This is Georgia. After spending a weekend at her hotel, I drove home only to find her cat asleep in the boot of my car.
So there we have it. Gabby's mate in a manhole, Romesh's sock scarer, or Lee's lost cat lady. David's team, where do you want to start?
So, Gabby, what were the circumstances of Georgia's accident?
We had been shopping.
To your friends?
Yes.
How do you know each other?
She used to be my next-door neighbour.
So how old were you when this happened, the manhole incident?
About 13.
And describe the mishap, if you can keep a straight face.
We'd been shopping, and the bus was coming, and I said, run for the bus, and then I heard a scream, and suddenly I realised that she'd fallen down a manhole.
You see, that to me, that would have really hurt.
I think if you're running, you don't fall vertically down a small opening.
Well,
not
she's
in
only
real
little.
life. She's still able to run with a big enough stride to not fall directly down a manhole.
But what if you had like a titchy strider doing it?
So, she got out, and what was the extent of her injuries?
How bad is this story? She only started walking 6 months ago.
She had a very bad...
Chin. Oh, chin. She'd broken her fall with her chin.
And she wasn't even touching the floor.
She got messed up. I can't speak because I'm
The key question is what Jack alluded to, is that if you're running along, you've got forward momentum.
Yes.
And only one foot will be where the manhole is.
Yeah, but
not
that
both
tallies with what she's saying, because one foot we're going, you go forward and chin.
No, it's not very. They're not very wide manholes, because manholes are about, they're only, to go down it like that, you'd have to be aiming for it, wouldn't you? You'd have to be doing run, jump, legs together. Right, Romesh, you have a fear of sock puppets.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
OK, I believe you. Why?
It's this. I find that like a snake.
At any point, they can just turn towards you.
Yeah. It's the unpredictability of it.
I don't
You know,
buy
like,
it.
it's not fun
No.
You know, they've got the sock puppet there, then you're sitting down, they go, that's not funny, that's terrifying. It's horrible.
And what was the occasion with Georgia? What?
Well, I don't actually know Georgia that well. What happened was that I was going to a kid's birthday party with my children.
Okay.
And the problem that we have is that our oldest child is very, you know, sort of chilled out and he just has a nice time. The second one is, well, he's not. And so we arrived at the party and just sort of his behaviour was unacceptable. He was shoving kids and it was sort of getting pretty embarrassing and we were trying to control it. And so basically she saw that there was an emergency situation. I sort of wandered over and she was reaching into her pocket to pull out what I hoped was a gun. But it turned out to be the sock puppet.
Much worse.
And she put the sock puppet on and then, here he comes again, hello.
She says a lot of it's unpredictable. It's not unpredictable.
Yeah,
so
but you don't know
you
don't know what the puppeteer might do, what they might think is
Well,
funny.
they're either going to do that or that.
Yeah.
No, but they can do that.
Yeah,
attack.
But it's not the sock is not what enables them to do that. In many ways, any human might suddenly do that to you. It's the risk we live with whenever we interact.
I'm not.
Is that what you're thinking when you're chatting? Look at that strange look you give me when we're having a drink afterwards when you've got that constant...
I always think with you, give it a couple of yards, so if you suddenly do that, and get away.
So how did you react, Romesh?
I just sort of grabbed my son and I went, I'll get him, I'll sort him out, don't worry, thank you, ha ha ha. And just tried to not look. And then I just sort of ran out of the party into the back garden.
Right. She's not going to come after you with the sock.
No, if she'd have come out to the garden with like this,
Yeah.
I would have just knocked her out. Like this.
So, Lee, cat in car post hotel, I've written down.
That's her name, yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of cat was it, Lee?
Oh, it's a black one.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of hotel?
Red.
What kind of car?
Blue.
He was there for the weekend.
I'd taken my wife away for a weekend in a boutique hotel in the New Forest. The Old Forest wasn't doing it for me.
Right. Had you got home when you discovered the cat?
Yes, I'd got home and I opened up the boot to let the wife out. No.
I'd open up the boot to get the luggage out.
And there was a flattened cat.
No. What had happened is I opened up the boot of the car. I'd gone into the hotel because I put my bag in, but my wife was chatting away to someone. I was trying to get her away. Says, come on, we should probably drift off now. That's when the cat had jumped in.
And you drove back home.
Drove back home.
No incident, no sound of purring or yowling that you couldn't attribute to your wife.
Yeah, no, they're a bit rude, David. And, shame, mate, let yourself down. Still doing all that old school comedy, I think. And we hadn't heard anything. We had the radio playing quite loudly, and we all know that the sound of Spandau Ballet is a lot louder than...
And you remembered when you saw the cat in the car, that's the cat from the hotel.
Yeah, I mean, a jet black cat in a hotel. You don't see a lot of cats in hotels anyway, do you?
No, you don't anymore, because you take them home in your car. Did you just drive them straight back?
I immediately rang the hotel and said the bacon was a bit burnt, but whatever. I've got your cat. And she said, Bombing egg, all right, next time I won't cook it so much. I went, no, it's not a threat, I'm just letting you know I've got your cat. That was just an aside. I'm not going to start sending you, like, an ear and then a paw. I mean, you're getting the cat back. Well, eventually.
Okay.
But no, so I said, why don't we meet halfway? We'll meet at a service station and I will give you the cat.
So, David's team, we need an answer. Is Georgia Gabby's mate?
Okay, so I believe either the girl with the manhole or Lee Mack. I don't believe Romesh is at all.
I agree.
First of all, I did not know that they called trunks boots of cars. I never heard that before. They said the boot of a car. I was gonna say, what's that? And then they said, got the boot from the car. I was like, oh, he has like actual boot. Must be a small cat. Didn't know it's called the boot. He told that so effortlessly, but then she was cracking up as it was happening. So she's really, really good actress if she was just doing that spontaneously. I can, as besides their like physics part of it, I can see someone just falling down and some other kid just laughing instead of helping them out.
Especially if you're 13. Yeah. I can see both sides too. Especially with the fact that if our first lady, I'm going to say she's Gabby, but if she said that she couldn't help her friend because she was laughing too hard, and then she's laughing as she's telling the story, like, I could see that.
Pretty perfect.
But I could also see her, like, laughing like, this is just so stupid.
Yeah.
And I can also see Lee's story, especially with cats. They jump in everything. Like, our cat, it doesn't matter how small the little box is. She's going to find a way to get in that sucker.
But to not know the cat's in there when you're finishing loading it up. I mean, that cat had to jump in there, nuzzle in.
Maybe the trunk of the car was black.
I don't know. Most cats are skittish, you know. I'm gonna say it's the manhole thing. You gonna go with Lee?
I think I will. It could be hers. It's probably hers, but I'm gonna go with Lee. And this is where everybody says this way she can cover herself. Regardless, even if I say it's one of these two, and I never say, oh, I originally got that one. I never said that. Just saying.
Did you read a comment that said that?
Oh, there's so many.
A little triggered?
Yeah, they're all the time. I stopped reading comments because of that.
Poor babies. All right.
In a manhole, Romesh's sock scarer, or Lee's lost cat lady.
Any initial instincts?
Feels like none of them know Georgia.
I'm not buying it about the sock puppets, although it is definitely possible.
The problem that we have here is that not all of you are telling the truth.
That is true.
I think Gabby knows Georgia. That's my instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're going manhole?
Yeah.
Manhole?
Let's call her Gabby.
Gabby, please.
What did I miss?
Gabby, please.
What? What did I miss? Just the does not call her manhole?
So she said manhole. Let's call her Gabby, not manhole. Hole for a man.
Yes. But I thought there was more to it.
Far ruder than I ever intended it to be. I'm so sorry. That was just... If I thought that through, I would never have said that.
So, we're saying that it's Gabby, it's the manhole. Okay, yeah. Georgia, would you please reveal your true identity?
My name is Georgia. I'm friend of Gabby, and I fell down the manhole.
Yes, Georgia is Gabby's fallen friend. Thank you very much, Georgia. Thank you.
Let's go.
That was awesome.
I love it when I feel strongly about something and it actually works out. Because usually this game, I get it wrong so many times. You never know. You never know. The sock pocket puppet thing, didn't buy it for a second. Yeah. I mean, he came with that really quick, but I would just have said, like, it was a childhood thing. Like, my mom used to always bust out sock puppets, and I used to hate them and have nightmares of them. I just don't like them.
I had these dreams that they're like the sandworm from
Beetlejuice. When she pulled it out, I thought, oh, that's not so scary. Well, the world is good again. Did you choose that one? Because it seems that everyone chose that one.
It was a good one.
But you wanted to choose it too.
I just love that she was just dying laughing when she was like, her chin.
That sounds so painful. So, like,
was
it not a very deep one where she kind of just fell in and her chin was sticking out, or did she actually hit her chin on it?
Oh.
Either way, I always give credit to the people like Georgia where they have to stand there for 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And just kind of be serious and not react in any way. So that was awesome. I love those as well. We got to do more of those. If you like our reaction to this anyway, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.
Goodbye.